Next person that I do want to invite up is a very special person who's been working very hard on the Anthony Anderson case, Attorney J. Wendell Gordon. He's also known as the warrior lawyer. I would never say that just because of the types of cases that he takes on. I know that in my personal experience, I've had a lot of attorneys who have sold out, and this is one man who has not, and that's great. I also want to invite the Anderson family to come up. Shayla is a member of the Anderson family, and she's celebrating her 6th birthday today. So what better gift than to have her come to something like this today. So I'll go ahead and welcome up the Anderson family and Attorney J. Wendell Gordon.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
As they said, my name is J. Wendell Gordon, and I have the distinct honor of representing the Anderson family. And they're here with me today. This is a very tight-knit family, and I'm so proud to be able to call them my family. They've accepted me. They've entrusted me with one of the most important matters of their time. And incidentally, it's one of the most important matters of mine and the city of Baltimore. So with that said, I'm so grateful that they're here to stand with me and to be at this assembly with you all. And I want to thank them for that. I also want to say that it's been such an eloquent cast of speakers today, and it's almost unfortunate that I come after them as opposed to before them, because they bring the fire and brimstone, and I have a lot of respect for people who can use their eloquence to make a difference. I'm proud to be here in the land of the living and amongst people who are made from common clay sprinkled with stardust. And every one of you all in this room, every one of these speakers who came before me and those who come after, you can tell that they're all made from common clay sprinkled with stardust. The Anderson matter is one of the saddest occasions that I've ever had to represent someone. I've represented all kinds of people, from the DC sniper to, I can't even remember. That's the most notable one. But this matter, I remember receiving a call from CD. CD called me. He said, "When do I have an important matter for you?" I said, "Well, CD, you know I have these other matters that I'm working on, and my time is rather limited." He said they were going to go to Ada White Pettit. I said, "Well, let them go." Ada White Pettit is a well-known attorney in this city, almost an established institution in terms of his legal acumen, and also a good friend and mentor of mine. But CD said no. He said, "We need some young blood." He said, "We need some energy, we need some vibrancy, and someone who's hungry." Well, and you know, I always go back to the adage. I always say, in this business, you eat what you kill. And quite frankly, that's the law business that I'm in. And if you aren't killing anything, you aren't eating anything. And CD says, "Well, you know, this family needs your help." And I said, "Well, CD," I said, "Okay, I'll talk to him." And when I talked to him, I mean, this family they're magical. They have the ability to, once you hear their story, if you're not motivated to fight, then you're just dead. If you're not motivated to fight, when you hear this story, you're dead. You're walking dead. So when we took on the Anderson case, and there's a lot going on with the case, and we did our investigation, we learned that the officers who were responsible for his death, at least 2 of the 3 had been sued previously and cost the city money. One of the police officers that's responsible or involved, I had sued maybe 2 years ago. And I didn't even know it at the time because the media was not disclosing their names. A reporter brought it to my attention that I had sued. And we got a settlement from that. And what amazes me is that these officers remain on the job after there was a message sent loud and clear from the citizens of Baltimore, for at least 1, if not 2 of them, that their behavior was unacceptable. And one of the officers, a Baltimore City jury, sent a message to the terms of $400,000. But what did the city do? They paid it and left these officers on the force. And today, they're responsible for the death of a human being by their bare hands. No guns, no weaponry. They killed them with their bare hands. And I'm here to say that I'm tired of it. I would have wished that I would have met this family, perhaps at a wedding, a graduation, or some other auspicious occasion. But that's not the case. My intention, for as long as I have breath, I know I can't bring Mr. Anderson back. I understand that. I get that. But I can do something for this family. And I can do something for his children and all the legacies and the legacy that he leaves behind. You know, the unfortunate thing about Mr. Anderson is that the day that he was killed, he was on his way back to his mother's home. On his way back to his mother's home. Because they were getting things together to celebrate the birthday of his granddaughter. Right here. Right here. This is my family. And then today, instead of being at Chuck E. Cheese, celebrating her birthday, or at home blowing out candles, or maybe at some park, this young lady is celebrating her birthday with us today. Now, on the one hand, it's certainly worth an applause. But on the other hand, there's a little melancholy aspect of it. That although we're happy she's here, she shouldn't be here. And though I'm happy to cast my eyes upon all of you all, we shouldn't have to be here.
That's right.
We shouldn't have to be here.
That's right.
But we're here, and you know what? I'm glad we are.
That's right.
Because there's a lot of work to be done.
That's right.
There's a lot of cowards out there.
Say it.
Amen.
There are a lot of cowards out there.
All right.
There are a lot of people who will watch things happen and so scared to say anything about it that they become paralyzed with their own fear. And I think that if we can just get rid of the cowardice, we can get rid of some of the backbiting,
Come on now.
some of the jealousy, and some of the things that separate and divide us, and come together with the things that unite us. As another speaker said, this room will not be able to contain all the soldiers in this struggle. And neither will we be able to contain the enthusiasm that will be able to overflow from such a congregation of individuals working together for the greater good and the common cause. So with that stated, I'm not going to take up all of your time. I appreciate you listening intensely or attentively under the sound of my voice. And I'm here for you. I'm here for you. And I'm the warrior lawyer. Thank you.
I want to say thank all of you. Thank you very much.
The next person that I want to welcome